Alright, I'm in an Eldritch Moon Sealed League. Let's see what we got in our first pack here. As usual, my rare is pretty horrible. Enters the battlefield looking for it. Courageous Outrider's pretty good. Murder. Definitely leaning towards Grappling the Past is good. Vexing Scuttler is good in the red-blue spells deck. I always love a Grizzly Bear. Yeah. Can't go wrong with a good murder to start out the day. Let's see what we get in pack 2. Or pick 2. Identity Thief. I have, got some value out of him before. He's alright. A second murder. Well, odds are the player directly to my right is not in black or got something better. We have a Midnight Scavengers, Oblivia's Dragoon. This is pretty good for black. Do I want the Dragoon or the Murder? I already got a Murder. Dragoon's a common. Double down on Murder. Sounds fun. I will murder all the things. Alright, we got a Cryptolith Fragment, which can help fix some mana and close out games. We got some prying questions. Looking to choose a second color. Fortune's Favor's okay. Bold Impaler's okay, unless I get some really good vampires. Cathar. I might be leaning towards Cathar. Prey Pawn's good. Can go for some black-green Delirium pack 3. Really not looking to pick up the third removal spell. We'll spec on white. See what happens. Guardian Priest is good in white. Harmless Offering, terrible in limited. Hamlet Captain, good in Humans deck. Backwoods Survivalist is good in that black-green Delirium deck. Stentia Innkeeper's just fun. Spectral Reserves is good. Not looking to go that high that early. I'm probably leaning towards one of these 4-drops here. I went black-red last time. And good on the base. If I can get Delirium, much better. So what do I know right now? There's a Graph Rats, a second Innkeeper, Maw. Might take the Maw here. Green's got some good emerge creatures. Abundant Maw's probably as good as I'm going to get in black unless I happen to open a Distended Mind Bender. I'm definitely not getting past one. Yeah. Come home, Ma. Boon of Embercool. I can take my third 3-mana removal spell. Into the Horde Swarm. Actually isn't a bad card either. Barb Malevolence pretty good. Enchantment Aura will help fuel Delirium. I'll probably get an It in pack 2. So many removal spells. There's another boon and another It of the Horde Swarm. Getting all these big creatures, but not a lot to sack to them. There's not a lot going on in this pack. Interesting card. Not really a good card. Have played it and sealed, but not a good card. Another removal spell. I could just remove all the things and deck myself after 20 turns. Horrid. Graph Rats, Desperate Sundry, Strange Augmentation, nothing screaming out to me. Succumb to Temptation isn't bad. Draw 2 cards at instant speed. I'm looking pretty heavy black as it is. I got 2 cards already with double black mana symbols. So if I'm going to lean towards a color, it's definitely going to be black. None of these are just good. Ugh, Graph Rats. Alright, that makes me not feel so bad about it. 3-drop slots filling up quickly. Take another Supplicate here. 2 3 for 3. Not terrible, not great. Can kind of time walk somebody, especially if they're hoping to draw land. Sideboard it. Definitely don't want any of these. Another green creature. So far, I'm black. I guess we'll take Succumb. Swamp. Sideboard. Sideboard. Come on, pack 2. Give me a direction. Collective Effort's a good card. A foil Elder Deep Fiend. Not a great card in this deck, but there isn't a whole lot else here for me. Collective Effort's okay. If I wanted to go white, I'm still not picking a second color right now. I'm kind of open. Blue-black isn't a terrible thing. I do have some Emerge. I'm talking myself into a bad decision because I kind of want the card. Put it in the stack. Coax the Blind Eternities, Gnarlwood Dryad, Bloodbriar. Both of these are great picks. This isn't bad if I want to actually play the Elder Deep Fiend for right now. That's just me being greedy and throwing away the draft in the process. Dryad, Bloodbriar. What's my curve look like? I know I got a ton of 3s already. 1-drop Death Toucher. Makes me smile. Occasionally it's a 1-drop 3/3 Death Toucher and can just pound in. So, go with the Dryad. Oh, Lupain Prototype. He has been in every draft I've done so far. Grit. This mills me some. It's a 1/3 for 2. I can sack it to get out Maw. Doesn't drop it by much. I can get another Backwoods Survivalist. 4 mana drop isn't great. I think I'm going to take the Wailing Ghoul. Yeah, so I'm going for a black-green Delirium deck with a something of Emerge. I wonder what he's worth. I'll find out after the draft. Mockery of Nature, Ruthless Disposal. Oh, can I live the dream and have all the removal spells? Primal Druid's probably a better pick here. Another Dragoon's really, or a first Dragoon, because I passed on one earlier, is probably the right pick. It'll let me pick and choose and get up to Delirium faster. Can get in some damage with an evasive threat. I want all the removal. Take the right pick. Eat your veggies. What do I got for vampires? I just got their Dragoon. Okay. I did pick Graph Rats in pack 1. Midnight Scavengers. I'll snap it off. There's probably a better pick in there, but I have not got to um, meld anything yet, so we're gonna try it. Grapple, good card. I like it better than this next supplicant. A waxing moon isn't gonna help me. I don't have any wolves right now. Yeah, grapple. Okay, I'm filling up the low end now. No. I already got a prying questions in the sideboard. I really don't want another one. But I don't want him either. I'm not putting in a third color. I'm already up to 17 playables. Well, quote unquote playables. Prying questions, number 2, crop sigil. 4 mana, 2/3 flash. Not bad. Standard bearer, terrible. Providence, might as well take the forest. Yeah, spider. My colors seem to be drying up this direction pretty bad. Terrarian. 3/2 vigilant that I'm just gonna feed to the other guys because you die to pretty much everything. You even die to this lonely little one drop here. Fortune's favor. Been a lot of those floating around this draft. Terrarian, fuels delirium, fixes mana, good enough. Helps fuel delirium. And get a creature and land back to my hand. Coax sideboard. Not good, but I'll take it. Junk, garbage, and garbage. Take the junk. Waxing Moon. Pathetic Ravens isn't bad. For whatever reason, I love the artwork on this island. I don't want the Waxing Moon, so I'll take it. Sideboard. What do I get? Devil's Playground. Not bad. Byway Courier. Best card of my colors. Well, Sanitarium Skeleton's good. Grotesque Mutation. I love that card a lot. Win you a lot of games. Win you a lot of races. Well, let's go back to filling up my 3-drop slot. Dance with the Devils. Or Devil's Playground is a really fine card if I was in red. I love that card a lot. It's so fun to cast. It's like, surprise, here's a bunch of 1/1s that can ping you when they die. Do you block? You're still taking damage. Maybe I could live the dream. To the slaughter. Target player sacrifices creature. Alright, I stopped there. Odds of me actually getting value of the Planeswalker out of it is pretty low. Some more mana fixing. 1/4 defender. Not a bad card in this deck because it puts 2 creature types in the yard. This is the draft of 3 mana removal. So, that'll probably wheel. That actually might be the pick. Maw's what, a 5/4? 6/4. I really don't have a lot of finishers, so Gold Steed might make the cut as a finisher. Terrible card. Did build one deck around it in construction. Was not good. Did kill one person with it. And then I was like, I feel terrible about this. Why have I done this? And I immediately deleted the deck. Fill up that 3-drop slot. Get me a land back from the yard. I'm apparently got some milling synergies here. 3-drop's about the perfect wheelhouse for sacking out for Maw and Horde Swarm. And nothing else looks terribly good for me, so... Oh, the Scavenger. I still want the 3-drop. Era of Falconwrath, very good card in my colors. Might be on reason. Reasonable. Loves me some Death Touchers. Mana Fixing. Murder Spell. Death Touch. Murder Spell, Death Touch. They're both 2-drops. You can get flying. You can close out games. Of the black and green cards, there's Big Pig. Explosive Apparatus, which again helps me get to Delirium. Humble the Brute. Merciless Resolve. Bleh. Big Pig, I guess. I need some bigger, beefier creatures. My curve isn't bad. I don't have a lot of human synergies. I got the Bioware Courier, the Stoic Builder. I took you. I didn't mean to take you. Okay, we'll just get rid of that now. Okay. Stallion, Delirium. I got some better Delirium finishers. Don't need to pick up the 5-legged horse. Spider's okay. I'm gonna steal a Port Town from the draft pod. Fork. Pairs good with Builder. Gives Blessing. I have some discard outlets. And actually, let's see. The color. I don't think I got any sorceries or many sorceries. If I'm looking for Delirium, that kind of needs to be on my top. Guarded Fork is also a sorcery. Fork fixes my mana, gets my second black source if I need it. Now the other enchantment, getting back the land and the creature, not so fun. This can be a beating. I will snap off the Gloom here. It's the only thing even in my colors. Looks like, well, Grotesque Mutation. Like I said, I enjoy the card. With all the removal, I don't know how much racing I'm going to do, which is actually contrary to my normal. You're supposed to be in the main deck. I got the Skeleton back, which, can give me some extra value. There is another Grotesque Mutation. This is the pack I opened. Arm of the Vein, sideboard. I have some discard outlets that can close out a game, but shamble back. Of these cards, it's the best for me. Um, looks like nobody at the table is in white. I don't want another drifter in my collection. I'll take the foil ox. Merciless Resolve, unless I really think I got the spider anyways. Okay. So it doesn't look like many people were in green either. Well, that's the draft. Thanks for watching. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at GeekLukeG. Thank you.